Greetings everyone. Prepare to embark on a cybersecurity journey like no other. Today, we are honored to host a luminary in the field, Dr. Shekhar Pawar. Armed with 2 decades of cybersecurity expertise, he stands as the visionary founder and CEO of Secure Claw and Grassdew IT Solutions. As if that weren't enough, Dr. Pawar holds the distinguished title of doctorate from SSBM Geneva. Let's collectively extend our enthusiastic welcome to the maestro of cybersecurity, Dr. Shekhar Pawar. Over to you, sir.
Sir, you are muted. Please unmute.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sarang and Syed, for the warm welcome. And I'm just sharing my screen. Let's begin with video, and then I will start with my presentation, and I will navigate you through the latest cyber threats as well as how to prevent those. What are the tips and techniques I wanted to share with you? I will share those. So I'm just sharing my screen. Let me know once it is visible. I'm sharing a video. Is it audible? Let me know.
You are audible and your screen is visible.
My video is audible.
Yeah.
How was the video? Was it interesting? Anyone of you already saw this video on internet? You make it interactive session. I guess I'm audible, right? Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
you are
can,
audible.
yeah. Thank you. So I'm just sharing my screen. I will start with my presentation and I will let me know once it is visible. Is it visible?
Yeah, it is
Yes,
visible.
sir, it is visible. Yeah.
So I am at first slide. Second. Okay. So myself, Dr. Shekhar Ashok Pawar. I'm in Mumbai right now and I hold 2 companies. I'm on second slide. Are you able to see my second slide?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So slides are changing. Just I'm trying to confirm it. So I'm having, I own 2 companies actually. One is Grassdew IT Solutions Private Limited, which is headquartered in Mumbai. And since 8 years, we are working in software development, cybersecurity audits, and also we are Tata Teleservices channel partner for Pan India level for selling internet lease line and many such products. And I started a new venture in United States in October 2022, which is Secure Claw Incorporation. It is held in Delaware, and it is working for prioritizing the cybersecurity of MSMEs, micro, small, and medium enterprise. So during this presentation, I will be covering some part of what actually I'm working in Secure Claw. And as you can see, I have done many certifications in cybersecurity. I'm an electronics and telecom engineer by graduation, and I did executive management from Shailesh Mehta IIT Bombay in HR and marketing, and I did doctorate in cybersecurity from SSBM Geneva, Switzerland. And I'm having various credentials of cybersecurity. I am certified ethical hacker, forensic investigator, lead auditor of ISO 27001, PCI DSS. I'm diploma holder in cyber laws. I'm actually programmer also. I'm very good programmer. I'm certified blockchain developer as well as Microsoft certified professional. So I'm C Sharp and many technologies I know. And I'm author of various articles and books and chapters. So I will be covering those during this presentation. Today I'm here as a cybersecurity expert in front of you, and I will share few things with you. So which of the following are you aware? You can just say like all, or you are aware of couple of things, or everything, like their backdoor, cross-site scripting, malware, and then man in middle attack, phishing attack, ransomware, session hijacking, sextortion, SQL injection, Trojan, virus, home. How many things you are aware of?
All except session hijacking and sextortion.
Okay, great. All, okay. Utkarsh is saying all. Great. Okay. So have you faced any cyber attack, you or your family? No, Mohit is lucky. Okay, many people are lucky. Okay, Om Prakash is saying yes. What kind of cybercrime you undergone? Oh, Om Prakash, social engineering. Meena, I guess. Okay. Anyone else who faced cyber at crime recently? Okay, banking fraud. Okay, Discord account was hacked. Instagram, Facebook hack? No. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So, information is a valuable asset. I will make this presentation more interactive during slides, and I will try to gather inputs from you, and I will try to elaborate a few things, few slides. Like information, every business nowadays is working on the data and information. What is difference between information and data? Anyone? Anyone would like to answer it?
Anyone willing to answer can raise their hands and
Okay.
kindly unmute.
Let me give one example. Okay. I'm just putting something in chat. Say I'm putting 16/07/1996. Is it, I pinged something in the chat for everyone. These characters are 16/07/1986. Is it information? Is it data? Okay. 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 Why it is data? Why it is information? Can anyone answer me? Why it is date of birth? Jatin is saying very confidently. It can be primary key of the table, right? Why you are saying it is date of birth? It can be anything, right? Because it is of no use. Okay, very good answer. So, okay, this is a data. Let me answer it. It is a data. It is not a information because it's just a few characters which I entered. Okay, it is not a information. Suppose I will say it is a date of birth. It is also not a information. There are many people having same date of birth. How many Katrina Kaif fans here? No one likes Katrina. Okay. So it is Katrina Kaif's date of birth. Okay. So now it is information. Until now, until that time when I gave you inputs, Salman Khan fans. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, Jatin. Virat Kohli fan. Okay. So actually, look, till the time I gave you some chunk of characters. Okay, it is not the information; it's a data. And when I told you it is date of birth of someone, that is also not not an information. There are crores of people staying on this planet. It is not an information. But when I'm telling you it is date of birth of Katrina Kaif, then it is an information because you can relate that data set with someone who is physically exist, right? Who is a living person on this planet. So then it is a information. Clear? So whenever you will listen few news in the cyber crime word, uh, yeah, but name can be same. Yeah. Yeah, we can dig into that, but still it is information. Okay. So suppose there are Katrina Kaifs, 1000 Katrina Kaifs in India, but still you have some information like one of that lady is having a certain date of birth. So I'm not going in it that I'm just giving you an example. Another thing is before 4 or 5 weeks, there was a news. I can't recall exact name of the company, but their data got hacked and hacker was asking for the money to get that data back. And the fun factor is that data was encrypted. Even hacker stole those stolen that data, but he just blackmailed that particular company, sending a chunk of or few records of the data sample thing, like this is the data we have from your company, but he never observed like that was encrypted data. The important columns were encrypted. So such data, is it useful for the hacker? No, correct, Adya. So why I'm telling these basics, because these basics are very important to understand. The security should be in multiple layers. So encrypted data, until you get the decryption key, is not useful, right? Suppose the hacker will hijack, say, hacker will steal source code of that application where the data was stored. And that source code of the application, like you people are from computer background, so it has some key, right, which encrypts the data, or it has some logic to encrypt the data. And same key can be used for decryption of the data. Then is it a good hack as a hacker point of view? Because he is able to decrypt that data of the database column, correct? Correct. Yeah, Arjun. Okay, thank you for interaction. Okay. So where can information be found or stored? Information can be found in paper, electronic media, databases, emails, mails, USB drives, tapes, disk, CD drives, networks. What else? Something is missing here. Yeah, a cloud. Okay, I said the database, so we can say it is one of the database in cloud. But nice try, Shashank. Anything else? Only 4 or 5 people are responding. Human interactions. Okay. Box. Okay. Which box? Dubey is trying to say box, but what is box? Okay. Anyone else? Think. You all know this answer. Yeah, any server, I can say it is electronic media or it's database, right? Yeah, I already covered those database, CD, disk, steps. What else? Pen drive. Yeah, USB drive, I already wrote. Yeah, so we can say social media. Okay, yeah, thank you. So look, data can be also found in waste bin. Suppose you are receiving couriers from Amazon, many of us not tearing the address or the sticker on that Amazon courier, and we are throwing it in dustbin. And the dustbins are always even in electronic media as well as physical media. Dustbins or waste bins act as a source of information. So you should actually tear the paper of Amazon courier or any courier you receive, where your customer ID, your mobile number, your address, and your order delivery number, everything is specified already, and it is visible to anyone. So you need to tear those. So why I'm telling this, because it's very important to understand, like data can be found in many places. Even we felt like uh, giving we are doing the resale of the electronic media like mobile phones and all, but we think like our data is not there, but we are not actually clearing it properly, and we are giving it to shopkeeper, and then it goes to garbage collector groups and many people, and actually many hackers use such electronic devices to gather data. Okay. So what activities are related to the information? Information can be created, processed, stored, transmitted, destroyed, or deleted, used for proper and improper purposes. It can be lost, it can be corrupted. What else? Any try? Anyone? What is missing here? Great, good, shared. I will add it in next time in this slide. Reuse. I said use also, so it's okay. Yeah, use, I already specified use. Look, when you are saying information can be shared, it means it is transmitted, right? So it is already covered in this. Use for threateners. Okay, information can be changed. Yeah. Okay. Good attempt, Sarang. Analyze, manipulated. Okay. So information can be stolen. Okay. So that is the answer I wanted to use. So I misuse already specified in that. Use for proper and improper purpose. Okay. So let's start with one real instance. Recently on 2nd October, one of my connect, a lady, she received a call from someone from +92 number. It appears to be Pakistani number, and that person at 7 a.m. called her. That was a holiday, Gandhi Jayanti, and that person started scolding on that lady, saying like, "Look, you have taken 50,000 loan from me. You should pay it immediately." So she said, "I don't know you. Who are you? Why are you calling?" So he said, "You took loan from me." So she disconnected the call and she blocked that number. Then she received a call from another number from same person saying, "I have hacked your mobile phone." And she came to know at 7 a.m. like her Google Pay account was linked to one of the bank where there were 15,000 rupees which was stolen by during that call. And that hacker told, I already hacked your mobile phone. I stolen your Google Pay account linked to the bank. And I actually started, means I have all your contact information of the WhatsApp numbers. So he read few numbers from her mobile phone and he said, "Look, I will create some nude photographs of you and I will distribute among all these WhatsApp numbers which I have. So you need to pay me immediately." So she blocked that number. So she started receiving calls from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. from the different 30 numbers, and she blocked all those numbers. At 2 p.m., her relatives, her husband, she's a 50-year-old lady, she's a professor, and so her students, her principal, everyone actually got her nude photos where her face was used, and there was some bad posters and all 3 4 photos were created and were circulated on her WhatsApp groups. And so it is very difficult for her, or her husband also received it. Her daughter is going to marry next month, so it is very critical for very dangerous thing, because dignity of a woman, 15,000 gone, it's okay, but dignity of a woman was in stake. So they went to the police station, and then police told them like 1930 you should go, and cybercrime.gov.in you should use, and like that. So there is lot of things happen between, so I don't want to go in that, but these are the things happening nowadays. Okay, it is one of the sextortion kind of attack. I will be talking about sextortion in upcoming slides. One of the women died in Germany recently because ransomware attack reached till the hospital ICU equipments, and doctors were not able to do treatment on time, so she died. So that was a first death, according to the cyber news, which is because of ransomware attack. Recently, this news is there since 2021, as there are many wars going on. Hamas is doing something, Israel is doing something, United States and Russia is doing something, but it is actually impacting the state-sponsored hacking. State-sponsored hacking means, suppose we are having enmity with another country, so they sponsor hackers to do certain activities. So municipal water authority of one of the city, they saw like the uh, chlorine level and sodium hydroxide level, which is used for the purification of the water. The PLC machine, like programmable logic controller, was hacked, and then uh, using that, hacker actually increase it with the thousands of times, and the water became poison. Okay, but it caught before it will reach to the city. Otherwise it could have, hundreds of people might have died. Okay, so these kind of cyber attacks are happening nowadays. Are you aware of this case, anyone? Okay, Okay. So these things are happening. So that's why hacking domain is now very much important. Not the hacking actually, cyber security domain. This is a recent news. Anyone is aware about this? This is a recent news of this month, February month. So one of the Chinese employee, he received a call where their chief financial officer and many people were in the Zoom call, and they instructed him to transfer $25 million to in 15 different bank accounts immediately. And he did that transaction because all of the seniors instructed him during that Zoom call. And yeah, and this was actually deepfake. Can you imagine the deepfake uh, uh, faces were there in that Zoom call? Using AI technology, they created the faces, and that those were speaking to him, and those were very real. Like he thought, he never saw any gap. Like he should not trust that call, and there were many people in the call, and he transferred the money, right? So in this case, actually there is a checker maker concept, maker checker concept, where you need to have some process to get written approvals for big financial transaction, which was missing. That is what I come to know. But this is how the attacks are happening. And now we are in ChatGPT and AI/ML world, and it is very difficult to track what is real and what is fake on the internet. Even today, I am real here in the call, but might be there. You will not come to know like whether Dr. Shekhar Pawar is actually in call or someone else is talking to you. So it is that real technology is going on. And I created a video on my YouTube channel. I will share with you link about this crime. Before a couple of months, the MGM Casino, which is in Las Vegas, undergone ransomware attack where they lost millions of dollars because all the games and casino games and many web applications and applications were not working. Okay, so that is a financial thing. Again, the Japanese watchmaker Seiko, very good watches I have. I don't have yet this watch, but I like their technology and their designs. And this watch, they actually lost their uh, intellectual property, technical schemas, and watch designs because of hacking. And hacker was selling those on the darknet. So these things are happening. For that particular design, probably Seiko might have invested lakhs of dollars. I don't know, but uh, their efforts are someone else will use it because it's their intellectual property which is in and their market reputation which can damage. So it is very difficult to control cyber crimes nowadays, and we will talk about how we can contribute in controlling that. So one of my network company, actually they receive it is a very happy company, a small and medium pharma company. And one day their employee logged into the SQL database server, and which remotely, and he saw some kind of message which changed his face color. Okay, and that message was talking about this. It is a typical ransomware attack note where hacker is asking him like, you can't access any of the file on this server. All the files are encrypted, and do not rename any file. Don't try to use any third party software. The hacker is harassing him, threatening him like this, and he's asking to have there is a chat application on that machine. You should chat with us, and we will close the deal, and we will give you decryption key. So that is how these are happening. Earlier days, look, there were physical bank accounts which hackers need to have. Now they have cryptocurrency account, and they actually ask you to transfer money on their cryptocurrency account, and it is very difficult to track who is where that person is. So this company actually tried to hide this attack, but because their business actually stopped, their API stopped, everything stopped. and they try to hide it, because many times it happens in many countries, like people don't release the such attacks related news in the media, because they feel like their market reputation will go uh, down, and there might be some stock related or share market prices will go down, and many things happens because of such hacking. So it is very critical decision for the top management how to treat this, but they need to report it to CERT, which is Computer Emergency Response Team. Many countries have particular authority where they need to report such attack, and so as the collective actions can be taken by government and FBI. So they forced to do that because customers were facing problem, and customers were very angry. Like they said, why you don't have cybersecurity implementation properly, and why this attack happened. So this is how critical this cybersecurity field is, and they actually implemented cybersecurity later on. So what is ransomware attack? Anyone would like to throw some light? Are you aware how many types of methodologies ransomware attack uses to get money from the victim? Okay. So generally when we were, phishing is one entry point for the ransomware attack. Blackmail for the money, correct, Ankit? Okay. So look, this ransomware attacks when I was in 2000 time, when there were computers and hardly anyone in the classroom were having, in our college days, there were only few people were having computers, lucky one, and P1, P2, those computers, very basic computers. And that time, WannaCry was very early stage, that kind of ransomware attack were there, where they were encrypting the machines and they were asking for the money if you want decryption key for decrypting all your files. Till then, you can't use your computer. Only option is you need to format your computer, and then you need to reinstall operating system and install everything again, and you start using it. So that is how it is. That was the business they started. And so this is the typical ransomware attack, how it works. So generally, like someone already said, like the phishing is one of the entry point, where unaware employee actually clicks on one of the link of the mail or attachment of the mail, and he clicks on that. Then the malware enters in the system. Malware is getting controlled by command and control server, which probably in China, Russia, any country, I don't know. And uh, these machines are actually, generally what happens is hackers take machine from the Russia. Using that machine, they log into the China machine. From there, they will log into the Switzerland machine. From there, they will log into the India machine. And from there, they will commit the crime. So it is very difficult. I'm just giving you a hypothetical example, but logically, there are some technical things where how it is done. But that is how, means you will not come to know exact source from where the crime has happened. It is very difficult to trace. And then command and control servers are always connected to the malware, and it actually controls the activities on your machine. They take backups, they send you messages. They will ask you to pay money. If you will not pay it, then they will actually ask you if you will not pay, you can't actually use your machine. Your data will lose. So you have to pay us. And if you pay, then also there is no guarantee. Look, this person is not your friend or family. They are hidden on the dark net. So you don't know who exactly that person is or the gang is. So there is no guarantee like they will pay. After paying, you will get decryption key. Okay. And many of my means I'm in this field, I'm on the many panels, and we saw like they actually double blackmail, triple blackmail, like that. So it is a never ending story. Once you gave them 5 lakh rupees, they will ask you 10 lakh rupees next time, like that. So earlier days, ransomware attack was happening, pay me for the decryption key. Okay, that's it. But later on, the solution for this is companies should have continuous backup, and companies should, if suppose hacker ask you like, please give me money for decryption key, you will say, I am not going to pay you. I have backup. I will format my machine. I will spend 3 hours and I will restore my backup. That's it. So hackers become very intelligent and they started double extortion. In double extortion, before encrypting your machine, actually hacker takes backups of the backup of your entire system and of the data, and then they will say, look, uh, you pay me for the decryption key, then you paid, and they will say, I have your backup, you pay us again. Okay. And can you imagine, like, someone is having a backup and it is like they can create multiple replica of that, right? It is a software, it is a data in bits and bytes. So how you can say like the backup is deleted? Okay. It is not going to get deleted. Their backup will be always with him. So it is very difficult phase then. Then nowadays, during the pandemic time, we have observed like there is triple extortion also started. Suppose companies are saying we encrypted our database, okay, so we will not pay you. So hackers tell them like we have few records, few IP address, few machine related information of you, which we will use for denial of service attack and such kind of attacks. So we will try to harass you from multiple ways, and your reputation will go down. We have some few more information which was not part of important data, but we will use it for lot many things. So you pay us, and once you pay them, you are always going to be victim of them. Okay. So this is something it is happening. Okay, Ankit is saying, please G20. Okay. Yeah. During G20 summit, there were lakhs of attacks happened during that day, and those were denial of service attack. Right? And but our systems were very strong, and I guess government is also doing very good in the cybersecurity area. Now they are enhancing their systems and all. So it hasn't impacted our G20 summit. Thank you for bringing this point, Ankit. Uh, so if you look at various reports about ransomware attack root causes, I like this report because it's KnowBe4, which has actually done some analysis of many reports, and they gave us a table. And this table shows like social engineering, remote desktop protocol vulnerabilities, unpatched software, password guessing, credential theft, remote server attack, third-party vendor or such kind of uh, companies got hacked, and because of that, main company got hacked, and USB drive, and such are the entry points for the ransomware attack. Okay. So most of those are with social engineering, unpatched software, RDP, remote desktop. Now I'm during this presentation, actually, I'm going to move in personal and professional, because anyways, I'm going to educate human beings, and I will try to give you few tips and techniques which will be helpful for professional life as well as personal life. So nowadays, you people are much more interacting with the applications on mobile phone or the laptops. Okay. In our time, we were hardly having any mobile phone. I remember one of my uh, college uh, uh, college classmate. One of my friend. He is now he did MTech in IIT Guwahati also. So he was the first person was having a mobile phone in our classroom, and that time he took some Reliance or some plan, and that was a free. Means you can call as much time you want for first month or like that. And we were like we were calling our landlines at home unnecessary to tell our parent like, look, I had tiffin, I reached on time, and like that. So he was getting frustrated. But the thing is, that time mobile phones were not smartphone, like only that dabba kind of compass kind of which we used to carry in our school days. So that kind of, and we used to play like catch also. Okay, that was not having any glass on that. And nowadays, if you look at the mobile cell phone market, till the means any small kid in the remote village has smartphone and they are using WhatsApp. They are having access to pornography and many things. okay, which is not in control of any, because data is very cheaper. People are using it for any personal or anything, and it is not in control of anyone to how to restrict it. And if we look at your lifestyle as compared to our lifestyle in when we were in college, you people are spending lot of time with applications. Your mobile phone is actually your virtual home. You are hardly talking to your parents or friends and relatives, but you are always on applications. You are using internet as a medium for interaction. Is it right or false? So uh, I know it, even though you will answer it, no, I'm not doing that, but that is your virtual home. So it is very important to understand that this virtual home is very, very uh, important to how you will keep it clean and neat. Okay, like someone else, suppose someone comes to your doorstep and you are at, you will not take that courier guy or anyone else till your bedroom, right? You are not allowing anyone to enter in your kitchen. Only restricted people are having access to all of your rooms. So similar way, if you are installing any application, always try to understand like that application is actually should have restricted access because it's your virtual home. It should not have unnecessary access. Like suppose you are using a cab booking application, why you are giving location access as always? Give that location access only when the app is being used. So these kind of controls you should learn, because and many times we are unnecessarily bringing furniture at the home and we are keeping it as a garbage. We are not even using it. Or few people have habit like purchasing books and keeping it in the garbage collection, okay, not in cupboards, okay, just to show no one is reading it. So similarly, don't do that as a habit, because it's very bad habit. And if you are actually installing applications unnecessary on your mobile phone, try to delete those applications if you are not using it or you are not updating it. So why, if you today also, if you check your mobile phone, 70% at least applications might be not used by you, right? So you can remove those. No need to keep such applications, because these applications are having vulnerabilities after time, and you are not updating those, and then those vulnerabilities are being used by hackers, and you are actually facing problem after some time. So and another thing which I always tell everyone, like if you are in your bedroom, you are alone, you feel like, oh, I am alone in bedroom. No, you are not alone. You are with your mobile phone, and your mobile phone is watching you. It has camera. Your mobile phone is listening you. It is having microphone, and your mobile phone can actually can actually uh, talk to you through other applications and social media. For example, how many of you are discussing something with your friends and family? Like, I want to take iPhone, I want to take something, and after few hours, you start getting advertised of same thing on social media and other platform. How many of you? Okay, Yug is saying it happens quite a lot. Correct. Yeah, Jatin, you are on right track. Yeah. So it means your mobile phone is watching you. Your mobile phone is listening you, right? Okay, great. Okay, I will talk about that in later slides. Look, the malware, as you people are from computer background, so I'm not going in much detail of this slide, but there are viruses, worms, spyware, Trojan, ransomware. What is difference between worm and virus? Can anyone try? I guess it is part of your syllabus. Is it which is more dangerous, virus or worm? Okay. Worm can replicate actually, not duplicate. Duplicate is Shah Rukh Khan's movie, right? Okay. Okay, look, the virus is going to infect one machine, but worm can travel through the network. Suppose your machine is in a network, internet, Wi-Fi, or say LAN network. the worm can actually try, it will move from one machine to another machine, and it is a very dangerous thing. Spyware will spy you, like you people are having many applications on your mobile phone which are actually spying you, and which are actually tracking your location, which are tracking your personal data. Uh, when your WhatsApp chat is actually, look, WhatsApp is saying they are doing encryption end to end. Okay, so there are three states of the data. One is data as at rest, data at transit, and data in use. Okay, WhatsApp is saying we are encrypting data when it is in transit. Okay, they are not saying we are encrypting data when it is in use, right? So there might be few applications which are actually reading your data when it is not encrypted, and they are actually reading your chats, reading your many things, and they are actually using it. I'm not I should not say any brand's name like WhatsApp and all, but generally this is how it can happen for the many messaging applications. And so it is very important to understand that uh, okay, WG, okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not going in many details today because we have limited time. But yeah, we can offline connect with many things about to know many of such discussion points. Thanks for Mohit. Thanks to Mohit and Ankit for bringing some more proactive points. But yeah, so let's begin with the presentation. So scams are like during the World Cup cricket, there were fake websites I'm going to cover in upcoming slide, where they were selling say 7,000 rupees ticket in 2000, and people were actually purchasing it. And when they went to the stadium, they will come to know there was no such ticket exist, and they were outside the stadium. They were not able to enter in the stadium. So I spoke about this in radio Big FM, about this scam is going on, and people still were. It is easy to uh, fool many people because hackers are very tricky and very uh, real. And I knew many of you must have received calls from many such people, but you are smart. And yeah, it also happens in offline, right? You are right. So this is one of the email I received recently. It is talking about, it came from my client, and that client is actually sending me invoice in rather than PDF. They are sending it in Word document, which might have macro code, and it might have some kind of malware. I don't know. And they are asking for immediate action. They are asking for some payment login or something like that. So such things you should be very much aware. I guess you people are already aware of phishing attacks, and I'm going to share with you link about the detail how to read header of the mail and how to identify whether that mail is phishing mail or not. So I'm going to share with you links so you can please study it later. So mota, I'm just giving you here a few points, high level. So be aware of phishing attack, and look, we are not that lucky person like someone will say, I'm going to give you $1 million because you are a lucky champ and like that. Our college is going to say you are the uh, brilliant student on this planet. Okay, so we are not that lucky. Okay, so make that assumption, like I'm not going to be that lucky. And so I'm not going to get any email from IIT Madras saying like you are a genius and this is $1 million for you as a gift. So it is not going to happen. So always understand, like, this is a psychological game. Whenever you're receiving phishing mail, you are receiving WhatsApp message or SMS, it is actually, they are trying to make use of psychology, and they will try to create greed in you. They will try to create fear in you. They will use your emotions to act. And even though you know that you should not share OTP, you will share OTP. Even though you know you should not click on URL, you will click on the URL. So these things happens, and these are happening every day. Because I keep on receiving many calls. So even though I'm not working in the public domain, that is not my business, but I'm always on radio, Big FM, on Bangalore and Mumbai, and I'm making more and more awareness because I should do something for my society. I'm staying in this nation and I love my nation. I want like many elderly people are victim of these people, and they are daily there are lakhs of rupees, thousands of rupees are being hacked by many people. So police is also working on how they can make it more better, how they can identify such steps. So before sometime I told you scam, right? So this is one of the scam was going on before couple of weeks, couple of months, and people were receiving such message from ICICI Bank or S Bank, and I also reported it to the ICICI Bank, and they said it is not their WhatsApp, but these messages are coming from a mobile number where people are asked to click on particular URL, or they are asked to click on the APK file and install it. So whenever you are receiving such message with the logo of ICICI Bank or S Bank, always report and block such number. Okay. So if you are just doing that, blocking of the number, it is going to block for yourself. But if you are reporting and blocking that number on WhatsApp, WhatsApp will also take action against that. Okay. So it is very important. Then, as I told you, ClickBuzz. So this was one of the fake website, which is at the bottom of the screen, which was created by hackers. And this fake website was exact replica of the famous website ClickBuzz. And only difference is the logo was same. Logo was used by the same the hacking website, spam website as well, but the spelling of the domain was different. There was extra K. Also, the Facebook, Instagram pages were not working. Any quick link was not working, like about and us, and they were not having any help desk contact number. Apart from that, I saw like when I went to the book now option, I went ahead. So one good thing happened nowadays is like there are a lot of compliance about PCI DSS and payment gateways. So the hacker might have not got access to the payment gateway compliance. So they were not able to use payment gateway in this website, but they were asking to fill form, and then they were probably sending email to the people and saying to do the payment. Okay. So this is how you should actually be very aware when you are on internet. Okay, I have a lot of things to cover, so I will real quick go ahead with the tips, 10 tips. So look, whenever you're receiving any short URL, always go to unshorten.it and put that short URL, click on unshorten.it button and unshorten it. And then look at destination URL properly, whether it is secure clause URL, which is my company, or GrashDev URL, which is my company, then it is a trustworthy company. Okay. So you can click on that URL. Otherwise, you should always be suspicious about such URLs. And I'm going to share one of my blog, one of my article written with EC Council United States. Okay, I forgot to tell you, like I'm on the panel of EC Council United States. I'm item writer, means I'm setting exam paper for certified ethical hacker and forensic investigator. So, and I'm also author of many white papers and articles with EC Council. So I do it for making more and more cyber security awareness and the next generation of ethical hackers. Okay, so I'm also working with SafeCom, which is one of the NGO working in cybersecurity domain in India. I'm on the advisory board of SafeCom. As well, I'm part of the Responsible Netism, which is working in 3 states: Goa, Maharashtra, and Madhya Pradesh. And this Responsible Netism is actually working towards the education, cybersecurity education for the colleges and schools. So they are educating the students and professors and principals of the college and school, like what are do's and don'ts when you are on internet or whenever you are on mobile app. So I'm on the advisory board of these NGOs, and SafeCom took a very good initiative. We did a tie-up with Scam Advisor, which is one of the very big organization headquartered in Netherlands, and they have database of around 12 lakh spam websites, and they work on that database. Like you need to report such websites, and they have collectively taking action against that website to close their domain and take action against the owner of the domain. So if you go you save this number +919152019152. So in before 2-3 years, actually we started this bot where you send any URL to this bot, it immediately gives you response showing the site score, which is based on various parameter, how new this site is, or how old this site is, what is it a blacklisted site, is it reported as spam, and like that. So there are few parameters which it checks, and it gives you star rating. Suppose the star rating is 4 star or 5 star, then you can probably trust that website. I'm not saying 100% because probably no one reported this website. But if someone has reported it, then it will give you low star ratings and also low site score, right? So you have to use this bot. So you save this number. Then if you are having, means there are many tools available online where you can scan any website. One of the popular tool is about Sukuri, where you can actually scan website and check whether it is having any malware or it is a blacklisted. Okay, and you can check the trustworthiness of that website before transacting with it. Then many times what is happening, people are in India, especially, that is a ground reality. We like piracy. We like everything free of cost, and we don't go with license versions. Okay, we want everything free of cost, right? The thing is, such free softwares or few operating systems also are not giving you all the updates, and you should have all the updates because now Microsoft, Mac, iOS, any system you take, means even starting from the printer firmware, every company, every organization is actually giving patches, quarterly basis, monthly basis, weekly basis, like that. And you need to update your firmware, your software very frequently because uh, their team are working how to make their product hack proof, right? So it is your responsibility to update the softwares or operating system patches regularly. Anyone know when Microsoft releases monthly patches, which day of the month? Are you awake?
I think it is Tuesday.
Which Tuesday? Ganpati wala sabhi day rehta, right? But which Tuesday? It is second Tuesday of the month. But nowadays, if you observe, there are many zero-day attacks happening. And I saw even Microsoft is releasing patches more frequently. Like I saw since last 2 months, there were 3-4 times when my Windows 11 got updated. Okay. I'm just talking in different things because I want like you people should grasp. It is very difficult to conduct session online, and might be many people are feeling sleepy, but I feel like you are interacting, so you people are enjoying this session. Use multi-factor authentication. As a computer students, you know multi-factor authentication. It's very important. What are the 3 factors which are used in multi-factor authentication? Anyone new? What are the 3 points which multi-factor authentication takes in consideration while designing?
Username, password, biometrics, and security codes.
Okay. No, I'm talking about the pointers. I'm not talking about the technology. Okay. So let's keep it open question. And I guess you people should identify how multi-factor authentication works. So multi-factor authentication is having built on 3 principles. And those 3 principles, it is homework for you. And please go and Google out and try to search about that. Okay. So as a computer students, you must be knowing that. So principles are different and technology is different. Look, I was very happy when I created a first malware on my computer because that was one of my lab study. And then my wife is asking, I need an iPhone, but I took a iPhone for my laboratory where I tried to jailbreak it. But there was no possibility like how to jailbreak. So our team worked and broke that iOS, right? And we entered into mobile jailbreaking. Um So we are continuously working in our laboratory to break things, and we are paid for that. Companies pay us for hacking their assets. They do NDA with us, and then we perform activities, and we show them, look, these are the weaknesses in your ATM machine, in your cloud infrastructure, in your mobile application, your website, your network, your firewall. So we try to break things, and that is our job. And it is very important to understand that multi-factor authentication is also one of the thing which should be in place. Uh, Look, when we are talking, we are in the cybersecurity world, and no one can guarantee. Like, even though you implemented all the controls which any cybersecurity standard tells you, no one can guarantee like your company or your phone will not get hacked. Suppose you have main door at your home, and it has safety door. Can you guarantee like no theft will happen at your home? Anyone? No, you can't guarantee. It can delay the process of hacking. Okay, it can delay the process of theft. The theft will happen if you are not there, if you are not cyber resilience. Okay, if you are not aware what you are doing, and if you are ignoring few threats, then theft is going to happen. And we are always there. We are trying to minimize risk. Any cybersecurity report will have minimum risk as low. No one will say risk is zero. Cyber world is very dynamic. It is changing minute by minute. Till the time I'm giving you presentation, I'm telling you this ransomware attack works like this. Probably tomorrow there will be different methodology, which will be in new innovation by ransomware gang, and they will use it for the hacking. So it is changing day by day. We are reading around 7 to 15 cyber attacks every day. We have our LinkedIn page where we post such attacks. So I will share with you the link during this presentation. So you people should follow that page, so as you will be understanding how cyber attack landscape is changing daily basis. So one of the example I shown you during the ransomware attack, like there are double extortion, triple extortion, and now there are fourth level extortion started recently, where a hacker is actually extorting the company, saying like your share market values will go down if I will publish such kind of news about your data. Okay, so that is fourth level of extortion I recently read before 2-3 months. So these kind of things are happening. They are innovative people. Okay, always take periodic backup, and always check the periodic backup whether those are operational or not. Many times what happens, like you take a backup in your organization, in your personal life, but when you need those backup to be restored, you will come to know that is not working because there was a fluctuation in the internet, or that backup got corrupted. So you should always check your backup. Try to take periodic backup, but keep periodic backup of important data, not unnecessary data. Secondly, your backup should be on separate network, different network and different machine, because suppose your network got hacked or your machine got hacked, the same backup will be hacked and it will be encrypted. So what is the use of that backup? Backup is also encrypted, machine is also encrypted. Then what is the use of that backup? So you should always take backup in different LAN, different machine, or different hard disk, external hard disk, and keep it secured in the locker. So like that, you should take backup. Okay. Nowadays, hard disks, there are many hard disks nowadays which are password protected. Okay, so those kind of hard disks also you can use. You must have seen this uh, table many times on the internet. The lengthier password will be better, and it should have numbers, upper letter, lower letter, and symbols. Okay, so if you are having only numbers, then and it is a 4-digit password, then brute force attack kind of tools can steal it immediately. If you are having complex password, it will be very difficult to crack. I prefer to have 14 plus digit password. So passwords are like toothbrush. Okay, choose a good one, never share with others, and change occasionally. It is not like toothbrush ka brush bhi, the clean the plastic is gone and you are still using that same toothbrush, right? So we change it occasionally. So whenever you are doing using any toothbrush, in morning, just think, recall whether your password need to be changed. And it is very important. I will be talking about one of the sextortion attack, where this slide you have to recall. Keep your phone safe because it's like your wallet. I would say it is not wallet, it is your home. Okay, it is your virtual home. So as I already specified, like you should give limited permission for the applications, and you should always be disposing your device in a way like no one should actually restore your data. You should have good PIN code password and multi-factor authentication, and your Bluetooth security, Wi-Fi security is must. So these are the things I guess already you people must be taking precaution while using mobile phone. Use licensed version of software. What happens when you are actually downloading few softwares, like say game, say Roblox or any Counter-Strike. Okay, my son plays it a lot, Roblox. So many sites give it free of cost, no license needed. You are getting a good software without license, paying money. But those softwares are acting as a Trojan horse. Trojan horse means there is a story uh, of Rome behind Trojan horse. You can just Google out and read it. So Trojan horse is from a Roman story, and so how they enter into a secured city using a wooden horse, and inside that horse there were army people from the enemy, and they actually took over that city because that vulnerability they broken. So it is like Trojan horse softwares which you are getting as a pirated. Actually, they are having many malwares in it. Once you install it, the malware gets activated on your machine, or it will be in sleep mode. And after a certain time, like a time bomb, it will start acting, or it will be spying you what you are doing, what browser history you are using, and anything you did might be spying you, and they will use it that data one day when they need to perform certain crime. So it is very important to understand like the licensed version of software is a ethical way. It will not have any legal problem also. And why to use someone's software free of cost when someone is working hard for that software, right? Improve your cybersecurity thinking. It is very important to understand the cybersecurity is linked to the psychology of the person. And like Ram Mandir was built in Ayodhya, at that time also many spam messages were there where they were asking like, we are from the Ayodhya management, Ayodhya Mandir management team, and we want you to contribute in this particular account for Ram Mandir building. So, and at the end of that message, there was written Jai Shri Ram, and do forward it to all Hindus. So people were victim of this because that is emotionally touching them. And I spoke about this attack going on, and even Yogi Adityanath ji also published it in the newspapers. And I spoke about this attack in radio, and many people received such message, and people already transferred money. Because it was emotionally attaching to their heart. Okay, so these things are happening. So it is very important to be cyber resilience. Okay, now it is a very important thing. Many of you, have you received any unknown video call? Anyone on WhatsApp? Okay. Okay. So Subhajit is saying he received it. I also received it. So look, we are part of many WhatsApp groups and all. And my number is like, I'm on many social medias, many groups. My visiting cards are going many places. So my number is very publicly available. So people do call numbers, and they will call some lady will call you at say 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock in night or early morning 6 o'clock. And many elderly people, they just can't see properly what is going on the mobile phone. They just click accept the call, and that is a video call. Once you pick up that call, you will not see anything on the screen. Okay, the screen will be blank, or there will be some cloth or some green screen, and you will see your face at the bottom of the screen like this photo. and you will say, oh, hello, 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 and then you will disconnect the call. But after some time, you will receive an porn video clip where your face is at the bottom, and the hacker will say, they will send you WhatsApp message like, this is your video, and I will publish it on social media. Like, look, this person is watching porn. And generally, the elderly people who are having grandsons and all, so they actually get afraid of this. And many cases happen in Pune and Mumbai also, where people actually started paying that person. So earlier they took 50,000, then they will say, I need more 15,000, more 20,000, like that. So they start harassing that person. And because of shame, can you imagine if a woman of our mother's age, she received such call and she become victim of this because of her, uh, because she is a lady, she has dignity in the market, she is very respectable person in the home and family, she has dignity. And if she receives such videos, so what will happen to that lady, or what will happen to the elderly person? Probably college person like will say, oh, it is a shame, it is not a true thing, you will just block that number. But someone who is very emotional or having some status in the society or family will easily become victim of those people, and then they are taking advantage of it. So never pick up any video call. Okay, if you need to pick up any video call, hold your mobile phone like this, like I am holding. Are you able to see my screen? Okay, so hold it like this, where your camera is actually leading to facing towards the ceiling of the room, or keep finger on the camera. Okay, nowadays, like, I'm just showing you demo, like my laptop is having one sliding window. I just turned off it. You must have seen, like, I'm disappeared from the video call, and I'm just opening that window. You are able to see me. So these features are very important. So first thing, don't pick up such calls. Second thing, you can actually report and block such calls. Third thing, if you need to pick up such call, you just pick up in a way like your front camera is not facing towards, it's facing towards the ceiling, or you should keep your finger on it. Okay. One of my friend recently, before in the lockdown, generally, this attack was very common. Many people were receiving such emails where the email subject was having password of that email account, and the same content I wrote, means I took the email sample from my friend who received this email, and he was actually victim of this. And that email says, look, this is your password, right? Okay. Look, I have installed some rat on your machine, which is one of the malware, and I have all your details of your social media also. So what I will do, and you were on the particular website, which is a porn website, and look, I recorded your videos and all those stuff. So do you want, like, I should circulate in on the social media? If you don't want, better pay me. And this person start paying them. And so that person called me. He listened me talking about this in one of the blog. So he called me, oh, Shekhar, you spoke about this. I'm a victim of this. So what to do? I told him, first thing, don't pay anything. Second thing, he said, how that person come to know about my password of the email, my Gmail account. So I asked him, how long you are using same password. So he said, since I created Gmail ID, the same password is being used by me in Gmail since like 10 years. Okay, so he never changed his password. First thing. Second thing, he is using same password for all the websites. Okay, whenever he is registering somewhere, for any survey, anything, he is actually using same password and same email ID. Suppose that particular website got hacked where his data is there, that data is having its passwords, and there are many such websites and web applications which keep on getting hacked, and hackers use that is for the data purpose, and then they actually do such kind of phishing attack where uh, might be 20% of people are having the same password, so they trust such email, and they become victim of it, because many people are actually visiting porn websites, so they feel like, oh, this person is right, I was on that porn website, right? And then they become victim. So always make sure, like, you should not be victim of such thing, and you should interact with your friends and family whenever you are receiving such email. So as they will also know, like if someone creates your video or something like that, they should be knowing like this is not you. So I already told you, you should pick up any video call, camera facing to the ceiling. So it is very important slide, as you people are, many of you are youth, you should know. And I'm a diploma holder from Mumbai University in cyber laws. So you should know there are many punishable sections, and extortion is punished under section 384, punishment of deformation, manhani wala, right? So IPC section 500. And there are many sections against child pornography is big no in India. Viewing child pornography is a crime. I remember when I was kid, uh, we were actually roaming throughout all our neighbors. Means we were that child pornography or child sextortion kind of stuffs were not there. I don't know from which mentality these things came in market, but it is also big no. Pornography content upload to the internet, distributing porn via pen drive or anything is punishable under section 67. One more important thing, as you many of you are youth, you should know, like forcing any woman of any age, including your spouse, girlfriend, to watch porn content is a big crime in India. Many people don't know this, and it is very important to know. Only the adult people are person allowed to watch porn in his private zone, in private room, not in a group also. So that is also punishable according to laws. I don't know how many laws are getting followed by people, but these are few laws I wanted to share with you. Are you aware where to report cybercrime complaints in India? Yes, no? Okay. Oh, you should know it on government portal. Okay, great. So look, there are two things. One is cybercrime.gov.in, where you can go and register complaint. Cyber crime cell, you are right. Each region is having cyber cell department in Mumbai and many places. So you can reach out to them, but they will ask you to first register FIR on cybercrime.gov.in, or you can call 1930 for any financial frauds happen to you. So these are two ways how you can complain your, how you can register your FIR, and then you should do follow up. Okay, let me start with my research. So I did doctorate in particular subject where I invented a new framework of cybersecurity. Let me throw some light in 10 minutes. So look, there are 400 million small and medium businesses worldwide. Few countries call it as a small and medium enterprise. Few countries call it as a small and medium business. Few countries call it as a micro, small and medium enterprise. So in India, we call it as a MSME, micro, small and medium enterprise. But all of these companies are same. They depending on their turnover, their size, employee strength, revenue, definition changes region to region, country to country. So these companies are very important worldwide because 90% of these businesses are these SME, SMB or MSME companies. They generate 60 to 70% of employment opportunities and 55% of GDP contribution in developed economy. If those companies are not working properly or those are not getting sustained, you are directly hampering the employment opportunities and GDP of the developed economy. It is very important to protect them. And if you look at 2019 statistic of NCSC, one out of two MSME kind of company is having chance to get cyber attack. And 43% of small businesses are undergoing cyber attack. 60% of small businesses which are undergoing cyber attack shut down their business down the time of 6 months after undergoing successful cyber attack in many countries. So it is very, very important to understand that. So I took this subject, why this is happening and how to solve this problem during my doctorate. So I interacted with top management of small and medium enterprises from 19 different countries, including India, Switzerland, Australia, and many Africa, United States, Canada. And I got same problems which they are facing, more or less same. So three major problems which top management of small and medium enterprises facing during implementation of cybersecurity in their organization. First problem, they are saying, look, we don't have money. We don't have budget to implement existing standards available in market because those are very lengthy and those are asking for number of controls which are very difficult to implement, lack of funds. Second problem, they are saying we don't have knowledge, we don't have skilled resources to implement these controls or maintain these controls. Third thing, they are saying we can't see any return on investment because all the standards available in market are actually generic in nature. Even though you are a pharma company, chemical company, e-commerce or IT company, any business domain, or you are a college, you have to undergo all the controls which they are saying. There is no bifurcation of the domain, of the business domain. So they can't see any return on investment. Why shall we invest lakhs of rupees in implementing controls? So I invented a new framework called as Business Domain Specific Least Cybersecurity Controls Implementation, BDSLCCI. So, which is depending on your business domain, it gives you tailored cybersecurity controls, which is combination of mission critical asset protection as well as defense in depth mechanism for the organization. So, for example, in India, if you look, there are many castles, right? Forts. Like in Maharashtra, we have Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Fort, who was having many forts, castles, and all these castles are having various doors like Shani door, Maha door, and main door, like that. 7, 8 doors at least. So this mechanism is known as defense in depth. So as hacker will say, in IT also we use such kind of mechanism, and it is said like defense in depth mechanism was invented 4 decades back by United States Army, but it is a very old story, all old innovation, as we can see in castles. So one door is broken, but another door will protect against the army. So like that. So there are layers. Second is mission critical asset protection. Mission critical asset means suppose you are a pharma company. For you, suppose you are manufacturer of Covaxin, okay, which is one of the vaccine of COVID, and that Covaxin is getting manufactured by a computerized system, and that computer system is having various parameters how this medicine should be manufactured. It has various components, XYZ, PQRS, and like that, with this proportion. Suppose, like I told you in one of the example in earlier slides, like the hacker tried to hack the PLC system of the water purifying, and they broke the integrity of the system, and they modified that water parameters in a way that water becomes poison. Similar way, if the say that vaccine manufacturing company's computer system got hacked and their parameters got changed, the medicine will become poison. So integrity is very important. Suppose there is a manufacturing company, for them PLC or CNC machine or the design documents are the mission critical asset. Suppose their employees are leaving their organization, they are implementing same design in another competitor. So it is biggest threat for them. Or CNC machine, computer numeric control machine at the shop floor is stopped working for 2 days. They are losing the productivity. So it is very important to understand each company is having different mission critical asset depending on their domain. So BDSLCCI considers cybersecurity of mission critical asset, and information is also one of the mission critical asset considered here. So depending on the business domain, suppose you are a pharma company, you will receive 15 to 40 controls of pharma business to be protected. If you are e-commerce company, you will receive 15 to 40 controls of e-commerce domain. And we are giving level 1, level 2, level 3, ascending order of control implementation. And I have converted this BDSLCCI into a web-based platform. Okay. So as company can register and they will see the entire journey of the cybersecurity implementation. This research has been published in international journal, JJIMEI elsewhere journal, which is highly indexed, and it is openly accessible. I will share with you links about this. And it also got published as a 33 pages chapter by Emerald Publishing UK's research book on global digitalized economy. And my chapter was the lengthiest chapter. And this book is available in public library of all universities internationally. I wrote a book about BDSLCCI. I have one copy here. So this book is written by me. And this book is talking about entire research of mine. And I already implemented it since 2022 in many companies. So I have testimonies also in this book. So as manufacturing company, one of the business owner, he was facing problem with the intellectual property theft by the employees joining to another partner, and also CNC machine threats. So I helped them, and they wrote a preface of this book. So this book is available on Kindle version, ebook version, as well as paper color color paperback book, and it was ranked number 1 in security and encryption category on Amazon Kindle. So SSBM Geneva was very happy. They added it as a news on their website. This BDS LCCI, if you just Google out, you will see 500 plus news articles about BDS LCCI framework, starting from Chinese language in China as well as Korean language in North Korea. So you can see internationally this research is being read by many people, many news people, and many researchers. And even my research papers are getting attributed by various researchers. So as I told you, any mission critical asset will have 3 components or 3 pillars: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. If confidentiality is broken, it causes disclosure. If integrity is broken, it causes alteration. If availability is broken, it causes destruction. For Amazon.com, what will be the important factor in this? Availability, confidentiality, or integrity? Anyone will try to answer me? For Amazon.com website, what is the important factor? Very good. Very good. Big round of applause. Okay. So availability. If Amazon.com is not functioning for some time, they will lose millions of dollars because their business totally dependent on Amazon.com. Suppose CNC machine got hacked and that is not functioning in one of the manufacturing company. Is it confidentiality breach, integrity breach, or availability breach? Anyone? It is the same availability. Suppose I told you example of the water purification as well as the medicine manufacturing computerized system. So for them, integrity is important. For BSFI, like banking and financial domain, confidentiality is important. So see, that way I have bifurcated the controls for each company and each mission critical asset of them, and I given them a tailored cyber security. So in our database of bdslcci.com, we have around 555 plus business domains configured, like manufacturing, chemical, CCTV installation, software, product, and all. And we have like hundreds of mission critical assets also configured. And as I told you, there are different layers, right? So data layer, application layer, host endpoint layer, network layer, physical layer, human layer, governance layer. All these layers we are trying to protect with the minimum cybersecurity required. BDS LCCI is changing its control mechanism yearly basis. So this year we have launched BDS LCCI 2.0 in January, and you can see it is having various controls as shown in this diagram. And we are giving this list of controls, which is very rightmost the column. We are giving all this policy document free of cost from our BDS LCCI portal. And as I explained you in earlier slide, like there are many entry points which causes ransomware. As you can see, how BDS LCCI defense in depth mechanism actually prevents any company from ransomware attacks. We are giving many things free of cost. We are giving free cybersecurity crawler software, which is actually scanning the machines and identifying the security vulnerabilities on the machine. We are giving free policy documentation and guidelines documentation. We are giving free cybersecurity poster. We are giving daily cyber alert notification email service free of cost. We have also launched recently the online employee awareness training, which is not part of this slide, but we are giving that also online, where companies can come register their employees. They will undergo trainings of 5 modules. They receive certificates through our portal. We are, after completing the audit, means audit also happens online, where company can upload evidences on our portal. Our auditors, lead auditor as well as normal auditor will review, and they will give rating for each evidence. If the rating or marks given by auditor is more than 80%, the control passes. Otherwise, they will give suggestion to the customer, and they actually need to improve that. And once qualified, they receive certificate of the BDS LCCI level achieved, transcript, which is a mark sheet kind of stuff showing how many controls, how many things they have implemented, and web analytical report showing the coverage and the effectiveness of the control is generated through the portal. So as I shown you, the BDS LCCI is changing yearly, and it has 3 deliverables. This is a sample BDS LCCI certificate provided to the company, and this is a sample transcript. And this is sample coverage and effectiveness shown in one of the web analytical report. Companies can come and be part of BDSLCCI portal or BDSLCCI initiative of securing MSME. We are trying to build a community of MSME cybersecurity, and we are trying to give many solutions under one umbrella in a tailored manner. So as company will get 4 to 6 times cheaper solutions from bdslcci.com, and there are 400 million companies. I'm trying to target 5 million companies in upcoming 5 years, and I'm trying to get investors also on board. Let's see how it goes ahead. And companies can become certifying body of BDSLCCI, so as they can help customers and reach BDSLCCI to reach many regions, many countries, many districts, many cities. And they can become our certifying body after training. They can actually get authority to distribute certificate after audit, and they can perform audit. Also, once you complete your graduation, you can actually undergo BDSLCCI auditor training, and you can become certified auditor of BDSLCCI. After that, we also give you opportunity to work with us as a freelancer, where the level 1 audit will be done by you. Level 2 audit, like lead auditor and management stuff, will be done by SecureClaw. So that is how it is designed. After you complete your BDSLCCI auditor certificate, you will get such kind of certificate from us. Okay, today actually we thought like we will give you, I will give you one test at the end of this session, and this test link will be valid for say 1 hour. So you need to appear for that test. Suppose you qualify that test, you have to, there is a small amount like $1 or $2 something, where you need to pay it, and then you can get this certificate. It is an optional thing. It is not a mandatory, but we are charging $1 or so because we want to maintain this certificate with us. So as anyone will come to our portal, search for this certificate ID, they see this certificate belongs to you, and it will be one of the good achievement for you in your resume also. So this is something I wanted to share with you. So I'm just stopping my presentation. I'm just sharing with you few things in the chat for your information. So you can subscribe to my channel, which is spreading awareness about cybersecurity on YouTube. So you can subscribe to my channel. I'm sharing few important links with you, Scam Check India, and many such links which were part of this presentation. So you can check those. Apart from that, I'm sharing with you my latest news in Hindustan Times and various sources. And I received the Best in Innovation Award in Cybersecurity recently from India Africa Business Group. And so I'm sharing few links about that. Sorry, that award was actually about excellence in innovation in cybersecurity for MSME domain from Asian African Chamber of Commerce and Industry, AACCI. So I'm sharing few links about that. So I'm open for any question if you have. And I guess you people were very interactive, so I like that. But please go ahead with any question. I'm just sharing the training exam URL. So you can participate the exam. You will receive the score on your by email. So it will take 1 to 3 days because we are working on many tasks. So I will share that with you later. So I just stop pinging you. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have some questions with us from pre-registration, and some of them we
Okay.
have took from the chat box. The
Sure.
first question is, how safe is experimentation in a virtual machine or a VM?
Okay. So I guess this question is about experimenting the hacking activities, right?
Yes, sir.
So look, first thing is don't be script kiddie. Script kiddie means you know something, you Googled out something, you saw some YouTube channel, attended some workshop, and you started experimenting. Like, can I hack Zomato? Can I hack Google? Can I do this? No, no, no. It is big no. Why it is big no? Because cybercrime is a no-bail crime. And if you are caught, suppose you try to do some activities on secureclaw.com, because you know me or whatever, you come to know like SecureClaw is a I can practice on this website. And I suppose that day some hack happened to the secure claw and your IP was caught or you are caught. There is no bail. Okay, you will not get bail against such crime and you will be in trouble. And many people gets this trouble. So it is very important to understand, like, you should not unnecessary work on any hacking practices without taking written permission. Suppose you want to perform any activity, go and sign NDA with that company, non-disclosure agreement, and take written permission, like I want to do this activity for you, and then do this activity. Otherwise, there are few websites like Diva and many websites. I can't recall exact URLs, but we were doing experiment over there. That is allowed. That is a part of laboratory. But it is okay. But make sure like you are responsible for creating any virus or such kind of things using any tool, because it will go like, like what happened to the COVID era, right? Some virus came out of the lab and it caused a lot of problems. So the virus or any such activity should be done in controlled environment, and you should not actually you should take ownership, accountability of that. Okay, I would say you should work under someone's supervision if you are not expert, and there should be some kind of reason why you are working on that activity. Okay, it should be aligned to ethical thing. Then only you should work on that. So that is a ethical value you should carry. Now there are many tools. You just Google out or you go to darknet, dark websites, and you will find many things are available to everyone. So you can use those and you can hack anyone's Wi-Fi, anyone's mobile phone, and like that. So, but it don't do that practice, because you will be unnecessary in trouble. So that is, I guess, I tried to answer your question.
Thank you, sir, for your answer. The next question is, what are the implications of quantum computing on effectiveness of current encryption methods, and your thoughts on post-quantum cryptography?
Look, I am not expert of quantum, to be frank, but I would say it is a very good technology, and in upcoming time, it will be in boom. Now there are a lot of research going on, but I'm not expert of that area. I'm expert of blockchain and many AI ML also. Well, I can speak about that. But quantum, I have undergone few articles and few webinars, so I knew about it. And in upcoming time, it will definitely going to have some kind of uh, very good impact on the cybersecurity, and it won't be just for cybersecurity. It will be also for cyber threat, like the Chat GPT and AIML now being used widely by cyber criminals, and deepfake is also being used by cyber criminals, like I shown you in one of the example. So there will be positive and negative consequences of these technologies. But as you rightly said, quantum will be one of the area which will be considered in near future for many use cases.
Thank you, sir. Uh, Next question was a general roadmap to cybersecurity and future of cybersecurity as a student of data science.
So you should begin with the certifications. The beauty of this certification, like the Certified Ethical Hacker was first certification which I did, which is given by EC Council United States, and there are many online classes by various institutes and even physical classes where there are laboratories which are in control manner. You learn how hacking works, how to create a virus and all those stuff. But and those are very helpful to understand the uh, ground reality or the low level details about how hacking works, and that is very important. CEH is not that costly, but training plus certification will be little bit costly, like 30,000-40,000. I can't recall, I did it long back, but yeah. But to retain that certificate also, you have to pay every year, so that is also one thing. Another thing is it is good to get, even though there is practically there will be little bit different scenarios than the theoretical knowledge, and on job you will learn many things. Like we are able to jailbreak some, say, iOS or something like that, There you will Google out, you will not find any solution. But with the experience, you will try to learn things and you will try to experiment things. And now suppose you will show me any mobile application or website during the client call itself, in the first initial call of requirement gathering, in my notepad, there are 10 to 15 vulnerabilities of that website. Means looking at just website or application, we are able to identify what are the issues with this website, because we are now trained ourselves in that way after conducting work with more than 100 clients internationally in hacking practices. So we knew what is going wrong with the website or web application. So this thing happens when you are working on job. And I also learned from seniors when I was new, and I worked on report creation. I worked on scanning activities and many different tools and techniques to hack particular system or something like that, and to give solution also. So it takes time and it is a continuous learning. So whatever I learned in 2016, now 50 to 70% of those things are changed, whatever I learned. So even certified ethical hacker kind of certificates will change periodically. And because syllabus needs to be changed, because there are new innovations, new things coming. Earlier, there were low importance to OT security. Nowadays, many products are OT, operation technology, right? IoT and like that. So it is very important to upgrade yourself and learn things at the under supervision of someone who is already part of this journey. And then you will get hands-on and then you will get confidence. So certified ethical hacker is one of the starting point. Then you can go for certified forensic investigator, which is after crime happened, how to investigate the crime, like how it happened, what was the weakness and all the stuff. And then you need to submit the report. Then after 5 to 10 years of experience, you can actually go as a CISA. CISA is Certified Information System Auditor. Then you are authorized to do any audit of the systems, which are IT system. So you become auditor. Then suppose you are interested in processes, you are not technology guy. You say I'm more like process oriented guy. So if you want to go in that journey, there is ISO 27001 lead auditor certification, which you can take. Then again, you need to have some kind of experience working in a corporate. So as you will understand the meaning of those processes. When you are actually working, you will come to know. And then there are, like I told you, BDSSCI lead auditors, sorry, BDSSCI certified auditor is also one of the option. And there are many such PCI DSS certification. There are many options available in the certification journey. And with that certification, if you are getting opportunity to work, that is golden thing. As I recall my career, I was not certified ethical hacker, but I was working in hacking practices as assignment under supervision of seniors. And one day I said, like, I will go for certification officially. And then I did certification and trainings. So it happens. Sometimes you learn under supervision of someone who is already expert of that domain. And afterwards, you feel like your resume need this certificate, then you go for certificate. Apart from the certificate, I would say knowledge is very important. So you should read more things about cyber crimes. You should understand how that cybercrime happened, how this particular malware happens, how many ransomware gangs are working active in world. Anyone? Any idea? Like WannaCry is one of the gang, Lockbit is one of the gang. How many gangs active according to official data? No. Okay. 1,300 gangs are yet active, and FBI and many police and many cyber cell people are behind them. It is very difficult to trace them because they are expert of technologies. So, and there are, like I told you, there are good opportunities in process audits as well as technical audits. Apart from that, forensic investigation, and there are red team, blue team, many areas where you can work. So physical security breaking is one of the area. Honey trap, uh, honey pot actually, not honey trap. Honey pot is one of the area where people are working. So people are choosing one stream and they are focusing their career line in one stream. So that is better. The advantage you people will get being computer expert as you are doing graduation in that. So you will be probably getting more opportunity and more interest and more knowledge. Easily you can grasp few things which are technical. So for you, certified ethical hacker kind of path will be better. That is what I feel. But it is person to person, you can change it.
Thank you for a great response. Another question by a student was cybersecurity at work versus cybersecurity at home. What would be the considerable difference and what should be the practices?
So that is what the presentation was about. Like I shown you few things which are actually having combination of both. Even you can use these tips and techniques for personal life and professional life. As I shown you the BDS flow, it is a minimum cybersecurity which I'm trying to deploy for professional lives. Means if you are a small organization, you are MSME or you are startup, you need to go for BDS at least. If you don't have budget for ISO or NIST kind of certificate, ISO or NIST are universities, okay? Those are having lot many controls, lot many things, and lot many requirements. But problem is with the MSME, they don't have money, they don't have budget, so they need something 30, 40 things which they want to use, and they should get best outcome of that. So that is what I'm working on, which should be reasonable for them, which should be easy for them to implement. So as you were saying, like professional and personal is now very not two different things. Okay, if you must have seen recent attack, I can't recall the company in United States. There are 20,000 people, company. All are cyber secured aware. All controls are there. Only one employee clicked on one phishing link, and they undergone. Their all company got hacked within 3 hours by Chinese hackers. Within 3 hours after one click. So 20,000, 19,999 employees were cyber aware. Only one person was having some crazy thing in mind, or he clicked without reading mail, and the company got penalized, right? So the thing is, it is very difficult to cyber secure any organization because human beings are weakest link, and to get cybersecurity awareness training daily basis and to have attitude of following processes and techniques is very important. Nowadays people are working from home, so professional life and personal life is no more exist. Still people are working from home from COVID. Earlier I hardly if you need to work from home, you need to take permissions, and BU had permissions also. Suppose some lady want to work from home for a week, so they need lot of permission. Nowadays it's like trend. I'm working from home, I'm going twice in office, or few people already moved into work from home culture. Like in our organization also we have that both options. So these things are changing. So professional and personal things, the cyber hygiene is important for everywhere, because you are connected to internet via your mobile device or laptop. It might be official mobile, it might be office laptop, but you are connected. So person and professional is no more exist, or everything is like the single human being who is using his access and his permissions and his internet for various purposes. So it is very important to be cyber aware and to think a lot psychologically. You should not be victim of any trick and technique. So now there are many calls are also happening. I spoke about it in one of the radio talk, where people are receiving call, like your a mother will receive call from you, someone's phone, and your voice will be dubbed. So that is also happening. The few crimes, only 2, 3 crimes happened recently about that. It is a phishing call, and where actually like a deepfake, they are actually making voice, and they are saying, "Mama, I am in trouble. I had accident, and this person gave me mobile. Please transfer 20,000 to him because he is helping me," like that. And then mother looks downstairs. She saw you are playing there, right? So these things are happening, and you Google out you follow our news page on LinkedIn. You will find like there are such crimes are happening daily basis. Even United States, forgot about India. We are far more backward in cybersecurity. But in United States, these things are happening. And QR codes are getting scanned by people to receive payment. No QR code gives you payment inflow. QR codes are scanned only for transferring money from your account to another person account. I spoke about this many times in radio and interviews. People are still uh, having means they come to know like Shaker is working in this area, so they ping me and they ask me like, sir, I scanned the QR code to receive money and my money gone. Okay, you should know like QR code works in one direction. Okay. So another thing, few people, organizations are not following cybersecurity best practices, which I am telling them. And they feel like Shaker is unnecessary creating YouTube channel and Shaker is unnecessary forwarding a recent cyber news. And they say, don't send such news to me. And after a few weeks, one of the businessmen, he actually sent me a screenshot and I just opened it. It was a chat with hacker. He was trying to negotiate. Hacker was asking 25 lakh rupees. He was telling, I am a small company, I can pay you 5 lakh rupees for decryption key. I say, oh, and he is asking how I should negotiate. I say, I am not a negotiator. I am a cyber security expert. Okay. You go to police and you report this complaint and your data is in on the stake and your business, you will lose the reputation in the market. That is the biggest thing. People will feel like, why shall they give you work because you are not cyber secured, right? So Toyota got hacked recently because one of the MSME company which is supplying something to Toyota was having access of few systems of Toyota, got hacked, and using that MSME's hacked systems, hacker actually entered into Toyota, right? So the supply chain of the small and medium enterprises, which is 90% of the business, that is my goal now. I'm working to cyber secure them because without them, we can't sustain even big companies because big companies are totally dependent on MSME companies worldwide. In Japan, they say like uh, you say in India, we say the heart of the industry is MSME. But in Japan, they say our entire body is MSME, not only heart. If Toyota want to manufacture, say, steering wheel, it is manufactured by some small company. They want to manufacture clutch, it is manufactured by another company. The paint is given by another company, like that. So they have complete ecosystem, and that ecosystem should get protected. Otherwise, the big companies will face problem. So that is my mission right now. I'm working towards that. So I guess the question is about professional and personal. So in both cases, the person who is having access, who is working on the operation, either for professional as well as personal life, is very important. He should be cyber aware because you are handling the internet every day, Bluetooth every day. And there is a air gap system also. Like few people feel like, oh, look, my machine is not connected to internet. But your employee charging his mobile phone on your CNC machine. Okay. Though it is not connected to internet, your mobile phone is having malware, which is entering in CNC machine, right? So there, and even IoT, OT are air gap system, like the drones and satellites are also getting hacked. So it is very important to understand like every machine can be hacked, which is communicating with any other device. Might be it is just mobile phone is communicated with the laptop through charging port. It might be devices connected in a LAN, in intranet, devices connected on the internet. So all things can be hacked. So that is the moral of the story.
So we will be ending with the last question. This is a bit more of a personal question. So we have realized that the traditional technology that we used to use was a bit less prone to cyber attacks as compared to the current technologies which are more based on cloud computing. So is there a possibility that blockchain based technologies can be conjugated with edge device based computing, or making it more secure and faster?
Look, are you trying to say like blockchain can be hacked?
No, I'm not trying to say that. I'm trying to say that can blockchain-based technology made be more secure by making it closer to the edge device, the computing device, so that it could be faster and more secure.
Look, there are multiple ways when we are talking about blockchain also. Blockchain can be hacked, okay? I wrote that article before 3-4 years. I shared the link in the chat, so you can check that. So whenever we are doing assessment or security assessment of the blockchain systems, we actually do audit of smart contract and many areas. I shared one of the article with you on in the chat, so you can have a look afterwards. Second thing, look, this means there are many. You will say like I will put some different door, and then hacker will not hack me. No, it is not like that. You until you know the key of that door, it means someone knows it, and if you know it, it means you will tell someone because you are not going to alone use it. And during the transmission of the data or any use of the data or while you are sharing with the someone else, it will get hacked. So you are actually any technology you bring, it is even traditional system or the highly computerized or cloud based or AI ML based system, it will be hacked one day. Okay, this is the reality, because when we are conducting audit of particular mobile app or any such highly secure system of banks also, they were very confident like you can't break it. Okay, it is our net banking application and it is being used by say 10,000 people daily basis. It is secured, highly secured. And when we actually do audit of it, we find like 55 60 weaknesses in that. Okay. So never actually feel like the system you can make which is not hack proof. Only thing is you can reduce the time to be hacked. If someone decides like I need to hack this company, paying money to insiders, okay. Before 2-3 years, Coca-Cola's secret formula was also leaked. Okay, because of insider attack. Insider means someone who is already working in that organization actually perform some hacking activities, right? So that is known as insider. Many kings being were killed by their wives or some relatives, right, in history. So insider attacks are very, very damaging. Like suppose you are in IIT Madras and you have access to particular laboratory. So you have access to that particular laboratory where you can install malware. So how to prevent that insider attack? So we are also working in that area. How to control access, how to identify behavior pattern. So there are many such technologies. So coming to your question, as you are rightly saying, you can actually create such systems which are highly intelligent, which can avoid cyber crimes, but still hacker will go ahead with that system in upcoming time, and you need to upgrade it. You need to continuously evolve your system to make it cyber secure. There are many dynamics to digital world, right? And my friends are working in various organizations, like say particular operating system, like we are in 2024 now. So they are working on operating system which is getting launched in 2030. That is project going on right now, right? So people are actually working in futuristic way. Okay, so it is very difficult to predict the companies can't be hacked or not. Only thing is the people who are working can identify issues earlier and they can fix it and they can take preventive action. And as I told you, defense in depth mechanism always helps. It is not only one system, but the layers at various areas will actually help you to cyber secure any system, any database, or any mission critical asset in BDSL CCI language. So I guess I tried to answer your question.
Yes, actually, there was a white paper published by Exa Protocol. So they stated that Exa Protocol is a distributed file system using mobile devices. So it uses small storage spaces on general public's mobile devices to implement it. It is more or less based on blockchain technology.
So what will
So,
happen if that mobile device got hacked?
so that was my next question. So is complexity of a network related to security of a network?
Look, look, there are the ways. Hey, this is like police and thief, right? They are continuously going to counter strike each other. Okay, like AI/ML. Do you feel like AI/ML is not with hackers? They knew it, right? So everything is openly available. You read a paper like this is how this security is performed. Don't you know like hackers are also reading those papers? Those are also studying it, right? So they knew, and they are actually they are getting sponsorship from the states and many places. And probably yesterday I was in one of the hacking web event, and one of the spokesperson from one of the leading cybersecurity company brought some statistic. He said hackers are investing $1 and they're getting $5 in return. And suppose we are a cybersecurity company, we are investing $1 and we are struggling for $2 to get return, right? So hackers are having plenty of money, right? Look, the QR code scam or the fake application scams, every day there are uh, millions of dollars they are earning, 10,000 from each person who is going to be victim, right? So they are not having any compliance requirement. They are not paying taxes. They are getting everything free of cost. Only one time they are building some hacking tool and they are utilizing it. So they are always in better position than us. And if we are in ethical hacking, we are actually struggling to even get our resources paid on time and like that. So it is not going to stop. And so it is very difficult to say that and hackers, whatever they are thinking, we should think beyond that. And you should start thinking as a hacker will think about particular crime. Like I immediately said you, like, can't I hack that mobile phone where you have distributed data, right? So hackers think in that direction. Look, in the blockchain system, blockchain becomes more secured when there are more and more distributed network. In the early days, when there are 3-4 computers who are having blockchain nodes, those are easy to hack. But when those becomes 2 lakh computers, it is difficult to hack. But there are few methodologies, like I shared with you the article link. You can check few methodologies how to hack such systems. So suppose your system is here and there are few systems around it. If I will hack those systems and I will block other systems to interact with you, and I will show you certain things which are surrounding you. I will make a um, fake virtual thing, and then you will feel like these nodes are correct and you will do the transaction. So such kind of things are happening. And earlier blockchain was marketed like it is a cyber secure thing, but later on there are many hacks and many even exchanges got hacked, right? You must have seen cryptocurrency exchanges got hacked. So these things are also vulnerable. So once you, and whenever we are performing hacking or we are helping companies, we are actually learning. Like I learned, I worked on blockchain also. And then I'm able to understand how to break it. If I don't know blockchain, how I can break it, right? Because I should know what I'm breaking and how I can break it. So you should be expert of technology to break it. Correct? So I guess I try to give you, as you ask me complex question, I try to give some complex answer, but this is how the reality is. So you people should start reading lot many things, lot many papers about cybersecurity and cyber crimes happening. So as you will come to know many areas, how these hacks are happening, how insiders work, how particular technology is being used by hacking. So all those things. Even darknet is having a lot of information, but I will not recommend anyone to go there. But there are many services also. Like if you want to get someone's Facebook password, so you have to pay their few dollars, and the hacker will help you to give that Facebook account. So Instagram, Facebook, many things they are selling there, but it is a illegal thing. So it is not recommended. But this is how the market is working. People are calling ethical hackers, asking like, can you break down the system of my competitor? Okay, such phones calls comes when you are in this field, and they will ask you like, can this competitor is going on cloud and they are using SAP system. I want to break their system. Can I pay you and you disturb their business? Okay. But we are ethical hacker. We don't work in these areas, but these things are also happening.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your information. Thank you from all the students and thank you from IITM. I'll hand over the session to Sayed. Could you please take over?
So yeah, it's time to wrap up the session. Thanks everyone for joining the session, and special thanks for Dr. Sekhar Power, sir. We are very much privileged to have you as a guest. And hey, people, don't forget to like the session. And thanks for joining. We will see you next time.
Thank you very much, Sayed. Thank you very much, Sarang. And thank you, everyone. You were very good in the session and you were very interacting. So I was very energetic while delivering the session. So maybe in future, probably we will meet in physical session. So as it will be, and I will conduct some more workshop for you where I can give some live demonstration of how hacking works and all. So today's session was very short and it was kind of overview of cyber attacks happening and how to prevent those. So I